Right, welcome back. Day 3 of training. Had a bit of a rest yesterday on the Sunday, so I'm all the way charged up again. Sipping on some electrolytes before training this time. See if that helps my conditioning a little bit. The conditioning is still the main focus. Try to be tactical in my energy expense. Try to watch my breathing so I can stay sharper and focus more on the technique, which is of course the second priority. Then today will be the last regular training. Tomorrow I'm planning on joining the fighter training, which is even a bit more intense. You know, they do a big run before, then they do the clinching and the sparring. So I've taken these previous sessions to warm up, get used to everything. But for now, you know, what you come to Thailand for is the clinching and the sparring and the real deal. There's some serious guys at the gym, so I have no illusion that I'm going to be able to hang with them. But I do like to throw myself in the deep end a little bit, see what I can do. And perhaps it will even make me learn quicker. So again, today the focus, mainly the conditioning. Be tactical with my energy expense and be conscious of my breathing. Then technique-wise, still the same. Make sure I get the hang of the elbows and the knees and remain stable. You know, no shuffles in between kicks. And I would also like, after reviewing my footage, I would like my response time to be a little bit quicker. So, if I'm looking at the coach and he holds an uppercut, you can tell it takes me a split second to realize what I have to do. So I would like to be able to flow a little bit more. This will come with experience, of course, but I think it's also just focus. You know, if I'm truly focused on only the session that I'm doing and not the surroundings or whatever, I think I can improve that immediately. And that will also benefit my technique. So that's the secondary focus for today. And I hope to walk away from training tonight with a decently comfortable feeling about joining the fighter training tomorrow. So I'll head into the gym, take you along for the session, and talk to you after.
right side, left side. 1, 2, 3, everybody kick, everybody punch, right kick, kicking right side, oh, two, uppercut, 2 times,เก็บขัดจะไปเรียบร้อยeasy hey Kobe show himมาดิมเดนเจอร์ซับนะโอ้ยปลายปีกการจูnot two touch and come back to your face you know English elbow right hand sorry not down not forward not don't touch my ear touch my shoulder elbow back elbow not open your arm load your arm back thank you so much spirit คุณบอกนี่คุณเอ็กเซนต์สำเนียงอยู่ในสปิริต
เขารู้
ยูโรสปิริตสำเนียงผมไม่ได้ไง
คือเขาเข้าใจคนไทย
น้ำใจนักกีฬาแบดวันอาร์มเล็บไซด์แบบลูกปิดOne. Do we have how many hands? How many hands? I tell you what. How many hands do we? Yes. Not push. Touch. Elbow.
All right, here we are, back from the session. Didn't go as well as I expected, to be honest. Felt really recharged and eager to go, but I think I was especially lacking with sharpness, mental sharpness. So couldn't focus too well. I tried to focus really hard, but then I ended up stuttering or making the wrong moves, which is a sign of lack of mental sharpness. So if you're really sharp, in a weird paradoxical way, you're also really calm. So for me personally, during sport, but also during other situations, if I find myself trying to force being sharp, it has the opposite effect. So, something I should work on, but these issues are usually fixed not in the training room, but before. So I think it's adequate rest, but also keeping mentally sharp. Taking some time for yourself, getting everything in order, No, sometimes you can be too chaotic with other stuff, and if you don't take the time to categorize everything and give everything a certain place in your mind, then you're going to be confused in everything. So on the long term, it's a worthwhile investment to take some extra time to do nothing, get everything in order, so after that you can be calm and have good focus on whatever you're trying to do. So quite unexpectedly, my focus is now more mental and it's physical. Not to say that the physical doesn't need any more work, because it seems like I do fine in rounds 1 and 2, but then somewhere at the end of round 2 or the beginning of round 3, it seems like all the energy just dumps. So it's not gradual at all, it's really instant. And then it's difficult to get it back. So today I was lucky that my coach, in between some rounds, he took a bit of a longer break. So that gave me the opportunity to catch my breath a little bit more. It's also something we focus on a lot at Tiger's Gym back in Utrecht. Is if you do have your 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, use that time to focus on your breath. So maybe conflicting to your instinct. Your instinct is to just gasp for as much oxygen as you can. But if you want to control your system, you should actively try to calm yourself down and go for a long, deep inhale and a long exhale. This is very counterintuitive and may even get you into a little bit of a panicky feeling. But once you regain control, your recovery is way better, and you only have 1 minute at most. So if you fail to do this, if you fail to switch and regain control, then you won't have enough time to recover, and then you're gonna feel it in the next rounds. So of course, how you perform in the rounds is essential. Still something I really have to learn and focus on, like how do I breathe properly so I can maintain my energy. But second most important is in between rounds, how is your recovery? You know, how dialed in are you to be able to focus purely on your breath? You know, in between rounds you might be worrying about the next round, about how tired you are, about how you fucked up on a technique, what's everybody else doing, where's your coach going, whatever. That's all nonsense. That's not gonna help you in any way. Even if you're worried, for example, in between sparring rounds, like what you did wrong, or you got hit, or who else are you going to spar, or maybe you got beat up, doesn't matter anymore. In that moment, all you should be focusing on is your breathing. Deep inhale, maybe even a pause with full lungs, and then a good exhale. This calms your system down and allows you to actually take up more oxygen over the time period of 1 minute. So, that's a little knowledge for you I learned back home at Tiger's Gym, which I'm trying to apply here in between every round because it's so exhausting. And yeah, not really satisfied with the performance today. Just too chaotic in my head. So, regroup. Tomorrow, we'll still go for the fighters training, I think. You know, for me, it's sometimes a concern. I don't want to waste time of the people who are fighters. You know, I don't want them to think, oh, I have to spar with this guy or whatever. What a waste of time. So I do think it's important to have done your due diligence and be able to step up if you're going to train with more serious people. But there's also a point that you're just going to have to try and throw yourself in the deep end and just give it your best. So, as always, that's what I'm going to do, and I would like you to do the same. So give it your best.